fight?
Yeah, I was a little blown back by that. It's being on the Ultimate Fighter. I know that like the coaches are going to go back and forth with each other, and that's fine. You know what I mean? And even if Ortega was saying the things that Coach Herrera was saying, like that's amongst the head coaches. They're there to like make TV. This is their show. But when that freaking guy starts saying stuff, I'm like, shut your mouth, dude. Like, who the hell are you? These guys are trying their best, and you're like, oh, just the things he said. It just left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, I'm like, if this is Volkanovski and Ortega's show, if they want to say these things to each other, that's fine. But like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? And there's one little clip on there that didn't make it on there, and I wish it would have, but I don't remember exactly how I said it, but he was standing there with like a clipboard and these knee sleeves on, like double knee sleeves. And I made some freaking joke about his dorky ass knee sleeves. And I guess it kind of rode out through like the rest of the show. I guess it was like this ongoing joke, but I was legitimately pissed off because it's like, he's talking about Volkanovski's team, and I've always been boys with the boys from down under. I've always gotten along with Volkanovski, and but my guy Brady's on that team. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like you're talking shit to one of my teammates, and that wouldn't fly. You know what I mean? Like I'm always going to ride with my boys, and if you're going to talk shit to one of my teammates, someone that's like, Brady's like underneath me. He's like a guy that I'm bringing up. I'm kind of like the big brother in this situation. It's like shut your mouth. You're not going to talk to my guy like that. I just think it was out of line for him. Let Ortega and Volk. You didn't hear any of Volkanovski's coaches saying anything, but it's like these guys wanted. This little guy wants to chip in and like get his camera time. It's like shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? These guys are trying their ass off, and guess what? It's tied 4-4. Eat your fucking words, Herrera. Why don't you try winning a fight, motherfucker? And I didn't know. And I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But if I had known that if I would have known who he was, I would have rubbed that in his face. Like, yo, you want to talk about winning fights in the UFC? You got fucking elbowed to death. You know who that is? That was the guy that got elbowed to death by Gary Goodrich. The guy that was talking, yeah. So it's like, why don't you try winning a fucking fight in the octagon? Because I'm pretty sure you got your ass beat. So zip it, buddy. Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Get out of here.
Let's kick it off, jab, cross to the beat, beating you MMA, heat is the main course of the feast. Lynch on sports, the force, he's got his ears to the streets. Uppercutting with knowledge, shaking the brain with breakdowns of the game with that original flow. Head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix.